Man, I hate working a 9 to 5. I need something fun to do.
Look out!
Eh?
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Decent waves potential. Double sequence. Please stop. Please. Oh, I'm calling the FBI. That's bullshit. Run! We did it. I've come so close. No! I was not going to discard those 3. What? No! No way! No, you're kidding me, bro! Ah!
Welcome back to Mahjong Saturday.
Is everything working? Is everything working? My PC is taking so long to load now. Hello, everyone. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday morning. Saturday evening, wherever you are. Yeah. Intro is so cool. Thanks. I need to, like, update it. It's been... I want to up the ante on the intro. I just, like... I'm not sure how to do that at this point. I think I need, like, more creative direction. Need to, like, you know, really stew on it. Yeah. Well, that's for another day, though. We're good here. It's functional still. And I'm ready to play some Mahjong. I don't know about you guys. I mean, I played a few off-stream games as well. Got a lot better luck than last time. Last time I did off-stream games. My Dama rate is like 10% now, which I feel like is a healthy percent. Because, yeah, winning with Ricci 4 times the amount, that sounds about right. Yeah, I don't want to Dama too much. I want those points, man. And I'm, you know, as long as the Ricci is good, then it'll be okay to risk a little bit of some. Still got the cough. I'm like scheduling an appointment right now. Just like, oh my god, it's fucking... The American healthcare system is a nightmare. Yeah. Yeah. Happy to all you all out there in Europe that don't have to deal with this, or Asia or whatever. It's gross. I'll be okay though. I'll be okay. I had a fun Thanksgiving. America has a healthcare system. I mean, yeah. It's not a system that's like beneficial or helpful to you, but yeah, it's there. You kind of get like the downsides of a system, and not really many upsides. Technically, yes, if you have the money, yeah. Yeah. Coffee and tea? Yeah, maybe. Well, it's more of a lung issue, so I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Had some fun over Thanksgiving. I like brought my Nintendo Switch 2 over. I was playing Kirby Air Riders on the way there. Probably back. Like, damn. Like, did anyone remember those like the portable screens? Like the mini LCD screens that you would like attach to like a GameCube, or like the whatchamacallit. There's also the other one. Okay, I'm actually gonna do this because I want to slim down. Or like the portable PS1 that had its own screen. Yeah, I was like brought back to that. Where I was like playing like a big console experience, but on the go, like, wow. And it's not something I experience that often, because like I don't usually play it on the train or anything. It's like big, and I have to like, make sure it doesn't get stolen or whatever. But in the back of the family car, it's it's perfect. Like, damn, I'm really just a kid again. Yeah, portable gaming before was cool. I played Melee on one of those mini LCD screens when I didn't I wasn't able to play on my CRT that I had. And that was in college. We were wave dashing and shit. We were like trying to edge guard each other, like on this 4-inch LCD screen that was attached to this guy's this guy's GameCube. And I could not see my character like most of the time. Like it was like impossible to play. Like if you're on Battlefield, that stage is like pitch black. You can't see shit. It's so bad. Oh my god. I can't believe I had to do that at some point. It was a long story of me like trying to lug my CRT down to the fucking Smash Club to play in it, and then we didn't bring it back by the time the place got locked, and so we didn't have my CRT to play in my dorm. It didn't have any fucking TV to play my Smash, so we had to use that thing. Oh my god, I couldn't even tell if it had lag or anything because I couldn't see. So bad. That was a fun time. Yeah, back when I was doing stupid shit all the time, you know. I'm the type to fuck around and find out. And yeah. End up like in silly situations like that. This looks okay. This is actually probably closer to Tanya than it is like Toy Toy or anything. Quests are gone. Maybe it could be Cheetor or something. It's not impossible. How long we keep the 7? Okay. Now I think we cut the west or we cut the 2. I'm gonna cut I'm gonna cut the west. I think the 1 is like safe enough as a 1 chance here if I ever want to go like pure Tanyao. That's too many though. I don't want to keep that one. It's too many pairs. Not that efficient. But yeah, I showed my Switch 2 when I came to my grandparents' house. I showed it to my uncle. And he loved it. I was like kind of surprised how much he loved it. Because he has his own Switch, like an OLED that he bought like a few years ago. And he likes games. He really likes like the AAA like open world games like Red Dead Redemption and stuff. And yeah, he was just like, you know, like popping into his No Man's Sky or whatever into my Nintendo Switch. Should be like, oh my god, look at the graphics. Like, is it really that different? We didn't even download any patch. Like it's so different. It's like okay. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. I haven't played on my Switch 1 in a while. And certainly I haven't played like the same game on Switch 1 and Switch 2. I haven't done those like graphical comparisons. But yeah, he was really into it. Like just like the graphical upgrade was enough for him. Like I need to get this. I can't go back to my Switch 1 anymore. Like, I thought it was really funny. What's to do here? I'll cut this 8. It's not really helping me that much. I'm a little bit worried about what Shimacha's going for, right person. Looks like Toy Toy. But it could also just be like a white. Which would be a little bit unfortunate. I'm gonna cut the 1s here because I want to go for a Tanyao. I don't want a Shanpon of 6 and 1. And I want to like get more information before I like push anything. And like maybe I can get a Dora or something. I don't want to cut the Dora. I'll probably just fold this hand. It's more that the Switch 2 can play the games better and play much heavier games. Yeah. Yeah, I did see I did see what was it? Pokemon Scarlet. Like people play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet cuz like that was like such an obvious game where like dude, like this game doesn't like function. Like but maybe if you like give it like a whole nother generation's worth of hardware, then it'll actually function. And lo and behold, it does, and it does too well. Because it just loads too many Pokemon. It's so funny. That's so funny. The games really are designed, you know, by their lag and stuff, so they can like function too well. They're like too fast. If too many things popping in. If yeah, if it's on different hardware. What was it? Dynasty Warriors, the Dynasty Warriors games as well, the Warriors games, like Hyrule Warriors and stuff. Like that's another big one. Yeah, it's just I'm not willing to cut any of this. Yeah. I have Fire Emblem Warriors. I got the Three Hopes game at some point. I got out of it at some point, but I could play that again. It was fun. I'm not sure if it's like really my thing, but I do like the Three Houses kind of like characters and stuff. And that was enough. That's probably enough for me to like pick it up again. I'm sure that plays better on the Switch too. Yeah. But yeah, well, my uncle just like can't get the Switch 2. Like, well, not just because like, I mean, I suggested like, you know, it's like, oh yeah, typical gamer, right? It's just like, it has no games right now. There's no exclusive games. Why would you buy a thing without any exclusive games? It's not like, you know, Kirby. But he didn't seem to mind. Oh hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to see. I might have been holding everyone's favorite tile. I think I was I think if I discarded any of those honor tiles, then I would have not gotten that screen. Let's go. And yeah, Donkey Kong, yeah. But yeah. He happened to like buy an electric scooter. That was big for him. So like can't afford like any other luxury expenses. But yeah, I guess I'm like a different kind of gamer, so I was just a little bit surprised. He was not the only uncle that said that, by the way. When I told my other uncle, I showed him the Switch 2. He's like, it's like, oh, what's the resolution on the handheld version? And it's like 1080p. And it's like, oh dang! It's just like that's exactly what it needs to be. Like, yeah, yeah. It's like yeah. That was good enough for him. Just like, yeah, 1080p screen. Just like, we're buying it. We're gonna buy it, man. We're big wins over here. Yeah, we're dreaming. We're dreaming a little bit. We might still dream a little bit. I don't know. Now this is a Hanuman. Okay. So the 6 doesn't actually help them much, or at all. We're gonna cut the 9. We're gonna cut the 9. I guess it could have been an extra pair if I really wanted to go for this. But now it's twice cut. I think unless I get the North now, it's just gonna be Tudora, 2 wins, and Honitsu, half flush, or 6 Han hand. Or I could just deal into a Dama. Don't worry about it. Alright. Yeah. I wasn't even. It was kind of a last minute thing to like bring in my Switch 2 as well, since what was it? I don't even have a case for it. I just like carried it around in my jacket pocket. Yeah, it's like kind of awkward. But I'm glad, you know, I'm glad they liked it. I mean, I have like trouble like finding things to talk about with my family generally, so like bringing something for them to like look at and like comment on is like probably just a good idea. I mean, I used to bring like board games, like or like you know, I brought like Mahjong once, and like that was like the main way I interacted with my family. But I stopped doing that because it was a pain in the ass to like set up and put it away, and it's like, oh, we should play this before dinner or like after dinner. Yeah. Let's look at the west. And I could cut the Tuso also. Honestly, cutting the Tuso might not have been bad. But the hand is still like a decent ways into it. I thought like maybe it'd be okay. It's fine. It's like, oh man, calm down, guys. Just like, it's like, oh yeah, we were like 4 orphans away from 13 orphans. We were so close. It's like, oh yeah, we were like 3 hellweights away from getting this. Nah, come on. It wasn't happening. What's that? We gotta move on. In this case, I think it's this. The 135 is a stronger shape. So the 135 is more like can handle this stuff on its own. I think I'd be happier to get a 7-pin than a 7-mon. If I get a 7-mon, then I could attach it to my 5.5. Make a 5.57. How long am I gonna keep this door? I'll cut it. Chi, huh? Chi. Yes, now that 7's helping me a little bit. I still need another block though. So I think I'm actually gonna cut it. It has no upgrade potential since it's all 4010 anyway. So I'll keep the 8. I'd rather keep the 8, and the 8 is safe to 2 different people. Okay, I think I'm okay with this. Considering that the 8 is safe. And I'm probably going to build around the 4 anyway. There's a slight chance I could, like, I don't know, deal into something. Maybe. If I cut this 4. We'll see. Look at this flow. Magnificent. We're close to 9 gates, but the 1s and 9s can get discarded. Yeah, dude. 9 gates is way too hard. I want to cut the 4. Oh, I guess I didn't need to cut the 4 at this point. I'm already Ishan 10. I didn't realize. Because I could have cut the 8 instead. That shape when you're in Yanshan 10, when you're 2 away from Tenpai or more, like that makes sense to have the 8, because then you get a Ryankan. You get 135. If you get the 7, you get 6, 7, 8, and 135. But if you're 1 away from Tenpai, if you're Ishan 10, then you can't use the Ryankan anyway. You can't use the 135. You have to cut the 1 or the 5 to wait on a 2 or a 4. You have to choose one, so No point. I don't know what the chances are for... Okay, yeah. It was a 1 chance. It was a 1 chance on the 9. Still, I didn't really need, though. The 1 pin. Would've been nice, I guess. I could have kept the extra 5 like this. No, maybe it was better to keep the extra 5. Chi? Let's not give anyone information. Let's just keep the red 5 to ourselves. It's gonna be safe. I could win this. Haite Tsumo. Last tile draw. With 2 Dora. Nope. We'll take it though. Scrappy game. No Tenpai again. From Marashima-cha. That's pretty unlucky. I gave him 2 calls. Unless they folded. I kind of doubt they would. They probably... That 8-sub probably was just like a stray. An isolated tile. Yeah, I don't know. You're here west, I guess. At some point, we cut the 8. At some point, cut the 4. 2 Kanchan, though. One of them is a Dora, so... Okay. Well, now it could be, could be a Sanshoku, but it could also just be... It could also be Tanya Sanshoku. 234. 234 in the same suit. Yeah, I might do that. I might just go for a Tanya. The problem is this 3 pin. Which I'm not sure if I'm gonna get. Well, the 3 so also. I'm relying on 2 different Kanchan here. 2 different close weights if I go for a Tanya. So that's reason to like stick with a more Pinfu shape. I'll take it though. I'm gonna cut the 7 first. Because I'm gonna use this as my pair anyway. The 1s are just safe tiles to me. I don't know what's going on over there, but I'm hoping that green doesn't deal in. And then we cut the 1s. Wait, it's South Round already? I didn't even realize. Huh? Where'd all the Mahjong go? What happened? I feel like I just woke up. I'm getting a lapse in my memory. Hold on, maybe I should like take a drink. Yeah, hydrate, you know. Okay. Oh, actually the 1 pin was actually safer because the 2 pin is walled off. Oh well, Sanshoku Dora. Okay, well now the green is also extremely safe. Only deals into 13 orphans, which is impossible to get, I think, now. Aww. I don't think it's... I think it's probably... I mean, it's a toy, right? It's a toy? It could be anything. Not this one, though. If it's not toy, then maybe... I'm kind of struggling. To, like, find a weight that, like, actually works. Because most of them don't. Most of them just don't work. Something in Sozu. Something around the Dora. It could be 2-5, so that's still open. 2-5, so is like the only thing that it could be. That's if it's not Toy Toy, then, or like a random Kanchan or something. Three-so? Anyone got a three-so? Nope. 9-so, huh? Had an 8-so and then a 9-so. 7-so Penchon. Maybe wasn't even in Tenpai, I don't know. Yeah, we're just gonna assume it's a Toy Toy, so we're not gonna cut anything that is not cut, like this one. This is a 1-outer. Okay, it was 2-5, yeah. Was that I had an 8 before, but it was got a 9. That might have been they had Toy Toy with Dora weight, and then they chose the Ryanmen. Was that it? Choosing the Ryanmen is interesting. I think not a lot of people would like do that. I think like a lot of people would just like read for Toy Toy. But yeah, that was like they had Toy Toy. They could have like waited on the Dora, but they instead chose to wait on the Ryanmen. But that, you know, it makes sense for the situation though. I'm not saying it's a bad play. I think it's actually a really good play. Having a Pinfu discussion in chat. Yeah. Yeah, Pinfu definitely it needs to be closed. Yeah, so if you open up all the time, you're never gonna get Pinfu. A lot of Tanyo hands can be Pinfu, so if you like call for a Tanyo, then you're gonna erase the Pinfu. That's pretty common for like people in a depth level, at depth ranks. I learned Pinfu when I was like playing in gold rooms, and that's probably where you should be learning Pinfu. Gold is a little bit more Menzen style anyway. It's a little bit more close style. Do I like either of these better? Not really. But I also just don't like my hand. I don't like my hand at all. I'm gonna do this. And then I'll see if I can like buy a turn where I can like build around the Pinzu. And if I can't, then I'll just fold. Yeah. Okay. I guess this is okay. Yeah. This is like actually worse. Ooh. Sure. No, I wish I kept the I kept the extra Ramen. It's okay, it's okay. I just want to test the possibilities of the 4 to 7. Okay. I think we just have to fold here. West. Oh, yeah. So, if anyone's interested in representing the Poncat Discord, our Discord for the Saki Ricci City Discord tournament, it's a team tournament with 5 people on every team. If you're interested in that, yeah, feel free to message feed Theodore. Or just like post in general or something. Just post where someone can see it. yeah, I'm still the captain, and I don't want to be the captain. I don't want to play. I don't want to play. I don't want to play Mahjong. I don't want to play on Richie City. Well, I will if I have to. Like, might want to do like some other stuff. Ooh, okay, yeah, that's pretty scary. Still South 3, repeat 3, repeat 4. Now we're just... Now the game is slowing to a crawl. Let's keep the East for a little bit, just because it's a Pinfu tile. It's the South round, so this is a valueless honor for me. Now we're gonna throw it, because these are also useful pair tiles. The only thing I actually need is a pair, so I'm gonna be cutting this in order of most dangerous. Okay, yeah, this one. That said, I could also get a pair around here. Maybe if I get like a 2 or 5, so that could also happen, but it doesn't. This is awkward now. If I don't get the 5 so, then I don't have like immediate Pinfu Rishi that I like. If I get the 7, then I lose the Dora, and that's just okay. Ooh. Is that Sumugiri? Was that his draw? All right, you got it. I was willing to test one tile against one player. I'm not going to test anything else against 2 different players. We'll just go for the Suji. I mean, even that was like pretty risky of me. Because like I am, it's like a really tight race, but I am in second. So I totally understand just like completely folding there, even though I was like, shit, wait. One so is one chance. 2 pin is also one chance, and Suji to another person. Okay. Nine pin is Suji to both. 3 pin was safe. Oh, come on. look at these discards, like after the Richis. It's like insane. It's like not giving me anything. It just had look freaking. It had like all honors in his discards. What the hell? Alright, let's get this. Whoa. Get the East right away. This time. There's my pair. Nice. I'll cut the 1 first. I don't think it matters too much. We're definitely gonna call if the opportunity presents itself. My hand is full of Kanchan. I'm thinking like, do I even call the 6? I mean, call the 3, man? I think I will. Okay, well, we'll chi that. And then do this. we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, I might cut this Dora. I might cut this Dora. Just go for a third. It's not that exciting, but I need to also make sure I'm defending myself against fourth here. So that doesn't help me that much. Yeah, because I didn't want to wait on 2 6s. Got it. I got it. I could have had a Ryumen a 3-6 wait, but this is fine. I still have chances to get a Ryumen over here. We gotta change the music a bit. We're in Senpai, baby. Uh-oh. Chankan? Chankan's dead. The 6 looks good. I think the 6 is out there. I think I'm gonna get it. There's no way it would have been the 8. There's no way. Sumo! Wait. What? Did I win? Wait. No, I don't think I won. Wait, I did win. Oh. I wasn't even thinking of drawing the Akka. I'm like, wait a minute. It's like a Makan. Yeah, just sumo for first. Easy. Wow. Oh my god. Awesome. Alright. Easy. Yeah, Mahjong is so easy, guys. I don't know why people have so much trouble with it. Thanks, Beatrix. That's the Beatrix theme from Remember the Fantasy vs. Rising. Good game, good song. Dumbass character, that's just a lot of fun. That's like one of the pay-to-win DLC characters people are complaining about. It's like, she does everything! Ah, you can't stop her! Yeah. Yeah, one of those. She's fun, though. It's fun to play a character that has everything. Put this one. She ongoes and she also plugos. Yeah. Anyway, hello, anyone just joining us? Trevor. Hello. Fozo, I see you. What's up? How y'all doing? Yeah, so we, Thanksgiving tradition in America. On Thanksgiving Day, you just like stuff yourself with like a bunch of turkey and like every carb imaginable. Like it's just turkey and then maybe like one plate of greens, and then everything else is like a different kind of carb. You got mashed potatoes, you got mac and cheese, you got corn or cornbread or whatever, some corn product. This is bad. I'm gonna cut some safe tiles actually. Yeah. Yeah, stuffing or dressing, whatever. Yeah, got a lot of stuff. And then come the next day on Black Friday, you just eat the leftover turkey for lunch or for dinner. which is essentially what I did, except I didn't get any turkey. My family did not get any turkey. No leftover turkey for my family. It went to my uncle instead. So I just ate carbs. I just ate all the carbs again for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving leftovers. It sucks. I mean, I like mac and cheese and stuff, but like, where's the meat? Where's the meat, man? All right, I'm gonna cut this 2-so. I don't think you're waiting on the 2-so, and I think this 2 could still be helpful for me. There might be a universe where I cut the 5. Although, to be honest, yeah, I'm only saying that because now I have 2 Doras. So, like, this hand is like kind of worth actually. Leftover stuffing with dough turkey. Yeah. I think I should cheat that, actually. I should cheat, yeah, for sure. Whoops. Missed that. Alright, give me another one. Give me another one. I'll cheat that one. Is the 5-pin is also Nakasuchi. 2 and 8 on both sides. If I had kept that 6, man. I didn't think I would draw another Dora. I wasn't gonna win anyway. Nice hand. We call it Shun? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We have a safe discard. Like either 2 or 5-pin. 5-pin is Nakasuchi, but gives us a better weight. Probably would have done that at that point, maybe? I don't know. It depends on how late the pawn would be. If it's late into the hand, then like the Suchi isn't really worth it because my chances are like my chances of winning are like way down. And so like there's no reason to like increase the chance I deal in, even if it's a Suchi. Pawn. What do I do here? I think this is fine. I think this would have been a better shape to hold on to. Could still be a Honitsu maybe if you squint hard enough. Oh, this chi is like really weird. I think not do that one. I guess I could do it. Yeah, let's do this one. Because I believe in the Honitsu, guys. Honitsu. Half flesh. It's not that far away. But now it's looking like I should probably... Nah! I'm gonna keep going for it. Pawn? And then cut the Dora? So this is Ishanten. This is one away from Senpai, and I'll take it. But there's a chance it could be like, it could be more. I shouldn't greet too hard though at this point, because it's only 2 Han, we're in the second row, and I need Tenpai. So, yeah. Yeah, you could have cut the 9, so I don't think that's wrong either. I think that was perfectly valid, maybe even better. Yeah, the chance of me getting Honitsu is actually pretty bad here now. Do I give up? Yeah, I guess I'll give up. I think it was a bad idea. We'll just take our really shitty Tenpai. Chi. Here we go. Could have maybe been a 5-8 weight in another universe. I don't know. The game would have changed drastically if I didn't give this guy to Manzu. The draws would have been completely different. But now the jig is up. Like, everyone knows my hand is trash, so no one's gonna be afraid of me. I discarded a Dora, and there's also one Aka, one red 5 discarded, so... At most, I could have 2. And that's, like, gonna be pretty rare. Doesn't matter, though, because I'm good. I'm still gonna win. No points for you. Got him. Ah. Thank you, LCL, for following the channel on Twitch. Appreciate it. Hello, LOL 3270. How's it going? Saw that your exams are over. Congratulations with that. I hope you did well. I'll play Mahjong again. Love it when that happens. Coming back to Mahjong after like a hard month's work. Great feeling. Unless you lose. Unless they're just like, well, it's like, you know, out of the, what is it? Out of the pan into the fryer. It's the fire. Fire. Okay, yeah. You could tell I'm a writer because like my turn of phrase is so immaculate. So on point. What I'm gonna do with this though. If I cheat this 6, I'm okay with that. I don't know if I'm okay with the pawn here. Glad I didn't take it because now I could just discard it. Keep the east just in case. Double east would still be really good. Double east is better than Pinfu, like for sure. Double east is like Double east is 2 Han, which is actually the same amount of the same amount of points as a half flash or a toy. 22 or all triples. Alright. But they also work as safe tiles here. Sure. I guess I'll cut them both now. Just want to cover my bases as much as possible. Ooh. Unfortunate. We're going for the Pinfu though, so we don't need those extra pairs. That would have like maybe cut the Dora if I would have kept it anyway. Not a hand I'm interested in. So we could afford to be safe here. And then when I'm in Tenpai, we strike. Unless I just don't draw anything. When y'all go for a flush, you go for it if I only need for a draw. I mean, yeah, that's a good time to go for it. If you don't really have like that many like great shapes, like if your shapes like else, oh my god, I have to cheat it now. If you're like in general like your non-flesh shapes are really bad, or if you have like a lot of honor tiles, like if your hand looks like bad enough that you're not sure how you can win it other than with a flush, then that's a good time. That's a good time to go for a flush. Because with a flush you could call like a lot of honor tiles or terminal tiles or and stuff. So sometimes your hand will be more compatible with half flesh than it is Tanya. Unfortunate there. Lost a bunch of points from the Oya Kaburi, Oya dealer payment. But oh, we're not that far behind though. Okay. It's not impossible you could have a Yakuman. Just imagine if he had like 2 souths right now and a triplet of north, and then like waiting on the white or something. That'd be hilarious. But I think this hand is just... Oh, he's gonna cut the north, okay. I think this hand is just a fold, to be honest. I'm gonna try and go towards the Tanya. I think like that might be my only hope. He's discarding Dora. If he's discarding north, that means he's like pretty close to winning. Oh my god. Yep. Let's just go next. Don't think I don't know, I'm just not feeling this hand. It's just this hand it doesn't really speak to me, you know. I'm gonna cut the 3 so. Who is that? Nanao, thank you for the membership. Member for 12 months? Nice. On YouTube? Nice. Happy 1-year anniversary. Yeah, so starting the membership. That's crazy. I remember it just like it was yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, back when I didn't even have an intro back then. Before that, just like getting used to having like a bunch of viewers. Oh no, he was at a Tenpai. Oh no. All right. Anyone here listening? Anyone here in the game right now? I think you should cut the 1-mon. I think the 1-mon is definitely going to be safe. A 1-mon or 3-mon, those are like completely safe. I mean, look how many mons there are in his discard. There's no way he's going on the 1 or 3-mon. Don't do that. Yeah, it's scary. Oh my god. But yeah, it's because he discarded a 2-mon after he cheated. With that, you know, a few tiles left, you'd have to imagine the 2-mon was in his hand for a reason. Probably because it was connected to his weight. So, a 1 or 3-mon made the most sense, but it could also be 4-mon, so that's also possible. It's a little bit less likely because that he also just had like 5s and stuff. So usually, if you had a 4, you probably would have traded for Ryunmen. At some point, you would have waited for the 3-6-mon with the 4-5 in your hand. So yeah, given all that, probably 1 or 3. Dora here, okay. At some point I want to cut the 1s, but I'm okay holding them for a bit. I really would like a Yakuhai, but maybe not that much. I really just need a Dora. I think if I don't get the Dora, I fold this. Most likely. If I do get the Dora, then we can ball. I'll cut the 8-9 maybe. 1-2 pin Shanpon. Or I could go for, I don't know, maybe if I get the 7, so it could be Pinfu still. If I cut the 1s. While still keeping the chance to get a Yakuhai. But this late in the game might not even matter. Is it not discarding tiles that suggest a flush? Wait, what? Oh, how do you punish a flusher? Like, how do you... I mean... yeah, I mean... You can, like... If you're... yeah, I think we're just gonna fold this one. So it's a complicated subject. And because it's like complicated, that actually makes like flush better. What is going on here? Do I care about the 1 pin? Is the 1 pin gonna deal in? I wonder. Would the 1 pin deal into like a Chanta or something? Even if it deals into a Chanta, I guess I'm not that worried about that. I'd be more worried about like dealing into a Tanya with red 5 or like Dora. But yeah, I don't know. Just wanna play it safe here. Alright, sorry, let me just concentrate on this for a second. There's a lot of information I need to keep track of. Dashi 8 then. Oh, the white just passed. I just completely blind to that. Cut the white first, and then the west. Okay, south as well. Check out my Nagashi Mangan. I was 2 away from Nagashi Mangan. All honors and terminals in my discards. 4 pin, okay. Sure. Anyway, yeah, so against a half flush, if you see someone going for a half flush, it depends on your seating arrangement. So if you're not to the left of the person going for a flush, you shouldn't care. In fact, you should like discard your the flush tiles as quickly as possible. The flush tiles and like honor tiles, you should discard those as quickly as possible. Any of them that you don't need or like could, not use, just discard them first. And that way it'll be harder for them to win later off of like a run, because you're not holding like that many excess tiles that could help them. But if you're to the left of them, if they're your Shimocha, if they're to the right of you, then it's completely different. Then you don't want to discard your flush tiles at all. That makes sense, right? So yeah. Because you're the one in charge of all the chi tiles, and chi is like that's the most dangerous. Because they could have like a lot of different like sequence shapes that they could be like looking for. So if you don't want them to win with a flush, you shouldn't give them any tiles. But that also severely hampers your ability to win. And in doing so, if you like play a little bit too stingy, you're going to help the other players on the table more than yourself. So, like, okay, you're preventing the half flush guy from winning, maybe. I mean, they could still get tenpai. But you're also helping like one of the other 2 players like get a hand instead. Yeah, the flush on the right is concerning. Yeah. So I don't have like a playbook on like how to play that exactly. That's like this ends up being like pretty complex. Yeah. It's a fun dynamic still though. Lychee. Then I could go for Tanya, or I can go for the double nun. I think I'll go for the Tanya. Actually, since this is also Sanshoku with Dora, and generally it's going to be more reliable for me to get than the South. Who's that, by the way? Oh, it's Weeb. Hello, hello. Happy anniversary. Sure. I'll grab the Pinzu here. Happy 1-year membership anniversary, Weeb. How's it going? Whole anniversary. Yeah. I need to put like my notifications on my notification window up. Ah! Damn it. Nothing I can do. Was that Weeb giving away 5 gifted memberships? Yes, indeed it was. Thanks so much, Weeb. Thank you for the continued support. I don't know where I'd be without you guys. Ponya? That's a lot of Ponyas. It's still going. It's still going. No! My stream. It's cool. Alright. Well, yeah, this is a good hand. This is a good hand to start, to continue the Pwn Cat train. By the way, anyone who... oh, wow. Anyone who just got a membership or anything, you could head over to the Discord and hang out. I mean, anyone, even if you didn't get a membership, you could also hang out there, but... like, there is, like, a... Sometimes we do, like, special member stuff. Sometimes. I haven't done it in a while, to be honest. Oh my god. The Pwn Cat train doesn't stop. Thank you, Nano, for gifting 10 on Twitch. Wow. Yeah, best to spread the love on Twitch too. Yeah. Can't leave them out. Pwn. I don't know. It would be, you know, like the Chanta here, like the half outside, almost definitely doesn't matter. It almost definitely won't matter. But it still might be my better weight anyway. Oh my god. No, I should have kept the 7. I'm such an idiot. No. Oh no. Okay, well, Weeb is up in the ante with 10 more gifted memberships on YouTube. Thanks so much. We're gonna. I hope you like. I hope you like Phone Guests. You're gonna be hearing them for quite a while. Oh my god! Thank you guys so much. I was just thinking that like maybe I could do like more like viewer stuff again. I'd have to think of like what to do though. Maybe just like more viewer bells in general. But like, oh my god. Alright guys, all the new Pwn Cats in the chat, you're about to witness something epic. It's time. Bye, Mon Tenpai. No! All right, it's all last. Let's change the mood a bit. We gotta get this hand. All right, I'm sure it was just coincidence. I'm sure like the constant pon cats, ponyas, did not affect the outcome of that game. We're gonna choose to believe that. You know, maybe we believe in magic sometimes, but we could also believe that magic doesn't always work like that. You did indeed witness something epic. Oh my god. Someone ban him. Someone ban Nano right now. Mods. I don't have mods. What? What do I do here? I think it's this. How do we do this? If we get the 2-pin... I guess that counts as a weight upgrade. I could either go headless or I could go Ardeon Men. I think I'll go Ardeon Men. Mods, fruity to this man. Mods, load up like 4 of the same useless honor tile in a row for his next couple draws. No. Mods, give this guy... Oh, fucking bullshit. I can't... Alright, GG. Nothing I can do about that. Nice snipe. Nice snipe. I see you. I see you. This is a good time for a snipe. It was really early. Alright, well. That could have been better. Constant heartbreak, indeed. My statistics have been looking good lately. And then finally, like, when I'm, like, past the 4th in 10 games, I get another 4th. You know, it was time. You know, it was time. You know, we had to get another 4th. Only 2 4ths in 20 games. I think that's good. That's pretty good. You know, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not mad about it at all. Anyway, it's time for Saturday halftime. So anyone who just joined the PwnCat membership or subscriptions on Twitch, I'll link the Discord. And again, anyone who has a paid thing for the PwnCats is free to submit their own replay for us to review during Saturday halftime. And we play a little bit of Guess the Cut on it, if you would like. So I'm going to check right now what we have for our current members. And I'm pretty sure, yeah. So Rika is next. Should have been featured last time, but I didn't get to their posts. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's put it up here. And let's put up the... That's not correct. There it is. Is everything working here? Actually, hold on. Let me just, like, quickly refresh everything so I know that, like, everything is working, because like OBS has been like really stupid with like alerts and stuff, like on different scenes. I don't know, man. It's like crazy. Yeah. Anyway, start tracking. Let's go. What we got here? I'm gonna post in Rika's log. I don't know if she's here or not, but we're gonna look at it anyways. You can look at the VOD. Sadly, all of it. What? Oh, is this, is this just a replay? Is this just a replay we want to look over? Can't type Kamicha's nickname. Okay. So, well, I can't look over all of Kamicha's like games, but like we could look over a couple. So anyway, let's just test out. Let's just do a test and then go to a random round. So why don't you type in any of the moves, for example, like 8P or 9P or 7mon or something. Doesn't have to be on the board. Just like type it out in chat so we know that the poll is working. Okay. What's the rules for this again? You just have to guess the cuts. Guess the decision that the perspective character will make. Right? And that could be chi, that could be pon, that could be, calling a Richi or something. That could be, any discard in their hand, anything that they draw. We're trying to guess that. And so we're going to see what our lovely Kamicha will do. Let's skip a few hands and go to... Oh, God. They're looking pretty sus over here. All right. Anyway. South. Okay, so unfortunately we didn't get the reset. We have a 4-mon draw. What are we gonna discard here though? Take your pick. Pick your worst honor tile here or like isolated tile. I mean, so take note, this is Silver Room, but Silver South. I think different kinds of players will play in Silver South and Silver East. Let's keep that in mind. Oh, is Twitch being tracked right now? Hold on. Is Twitch being tracked right now? Okay, can you try that again? Sorry, put in your... Oh, don't say W. You have to say West. You can't say W, because otherwise it'll, like, pick up everything that has a W in it. You have to say West. Wait, what? Why is it still not being tracked? Oh, there it is. There it goes. Okay. It just took a while. There you go. All right, we all think it's West. That's a lot of people. A lot of people think it's West. Well, I think I agree. We're gonna, like, barring nothing, we'll just... with no information, we'll just cut the least most useful tile, right? And that's the West here. So we'll see if they do that and they don't do that. So you're all wrong! Huh? What are you doing guessing the West in here? This is a Silver South player. We're going to discard the 9, of course. The 9 isn't that useful, but it could still be useful if we get an 8. Okay. Well, all bets are off now. All bets are off now. What do you think it's going to be this time? Thanks, Eagle Flame, for following the channel, by the way. It could be anything. If it's not the West now, it could be anything. But maybe it's the West now. Or maybe it cuts the 1-mon. Maybe it just really doesn't like redundant tiles. I'm going to say... I'm going to say the West. I'm still going to say the West again. But it looks like YouTube and Twitch are catching on that. It could be the 1-mon. We'll see. One-so? Okay, that was YouTube's second answer, so... Congratulations to the 4 people that guessed the 1-so. At this point, we might as well be playing roulette. We still have so many turtle and otter tiles to go through. But you gotta do it for YouTube. You gotta do it for your pals on Twitch. You gotta do it for the chats. Still, no one has any points. YouTube, Twitch, and the streamer are competing with each other here. Okay, surely... You know what? I'm gonna say East. The East was cut twice. If they're paying attention at all, they'll be like, the East is no longer useful compared to every other tile in this hand. We're gonna cut the East. I believe in our POV. Let's go. All right, congratulations, YouTube and Twitch, for getting that one right. Uh, okay, yeah, kind of. This person just really hates terminals. Yeah. So probably gonna go for a Tanyao for sure. And might be like keeping honor tiles just because honor tiles are cool. Maybe he gets a Yaku or something. All right, polls are open for the 9-mon. I don't know, man. I don't know. No, maybe he goes out. Maybe he realizes the 9-mon could actually be useful and then cuts the 7-pin or something. That'd be crazy. That'd be insane. I think we're all like kind of in agreement here. A couple people are saying north. We could cut north here. We could definitely cut north here, but we're going by the pattern of like cutting the terminals first before the honors. I think we cut 9-mon, so what's gonna be? All right, we figured it out. That's a half point for Twitch though. We were split. 9-mon is the correct answer. They're just discarding any terminal, it looks like. Okay, do we chi? The moment of truth. Do we chi the 8-mon? Do we chi the 8-mon, go for Tanyao from here? That'd be a wild chi. If not, then say skip or say pass. But it could be a chi. I don't know. I don't know, guys. He's clearly going for Tanyao. He clearly hates terminals. Looks like Twitch is split on this again. But YouTube is saying chi, and I'm gonna say chi too. I'm gonna say this is a chi. I think it's a terrible chi. I think you shouldn't do this. But we're gonna do it anyway. Oh fuck! All right, congratulations to Twitch. They get their half point back. Nice. All right, green Simo. What are we gonna do with it? Now we're out of the terminal tiles, so now we have to discard some honor tiles. But in what order? Twitch, you got LOL. You got a half point last time, so now it's a full point. I gave you the full point. Okay, so the way I do it is like if you get a half point, I give you the point first. So I gave you the point last time, and then I skip it the next time you do a half point. You know, so it's kind of like rounding up. Yeah, pick just throw like a dart on the wall. I think it's gonna be. This is a really funny one. I'm gonna do east. We're gonna discard left to right. How about that? Got him! Let's go! Nice one, Twitch. YouTube and stream are now falling behind by a point. Twitch takes the lead. Yeah, guys, left to right meta. That's what Guess the Cut is all about. All right. 3 Sun Symbol. What are we gonna do with it? Left to right, or now we're gonna go right to left. Now we're gonna randomly cut something in the middle. Cut the north because it's twice cut. Now we're all thinking it's left to right. Now we're thinking we cut the west. That could be the case. What's the pattern here? We established a pattern. One time does not make it pattern, you know. So what's gonna be? I think it's gonna be. I think I'll say west, and that's gonna be YouTube's choice as well. Nice one, YouTube. Nice one. We're back in action. All tied up now. Left to right. It looks like the key here. All right, so polls are open, but I think at this point we're probably gonna cut the north, right? The north is both like the most useless tile here, and it's on the left. So I can't imagine we're gonna cut anything else. We're gonna cut the. Okay, yeah. Blind Moron is saying green. We got some people saying, you know, taking some shots out there. We're spreading the votes a little bit. What's gonna be? I'm gonna say north though. And indeed, it is going to be north. That's the point for everyone, but a half point for Twitch. I'll take off the next one. We're going to pawn at some point. I want to see a pawn. Polls are open for the 9, so probably just go discard it. We'll see. Hey, I love this track, dude. Break the targets. Formon would be crazy. But it wouldn't be that out of the ordinary for like a silverish player. So the 9-so does actually help though. The 9-so, if they keep the 9-so, then they can like catch a 7 and make a 7-8-9. But I don't know how interested they are in that. I don't know if like they're just that gunning for Tanya. So I'm probably just gonna say 9-so. And indeed, that's the case. So good job, everyone. Nice point for everyone. YouTube and Twitch and streamer still tied up. Polls are open now for the 2-pin. What are we gonna cut this time? Still go with left to right? I mean, green and red are like identical, so I assume we're probably just gonna cut the green, right? Unless we do something crazy. Silver players don't usually like hold a bunch of safe tiles unless they're like really savvy and they like watch like pro players do it and they keep safe tiles like too much. So I would think that this guy is not that kind of player. So I would say green, yeah. And Twitch is getting half point again if this is right. Which that becomes a full point for Twitch. Okay, nice. Huh. Well, you know, if humans like fell into patterns like all the time, they wouldn't be human, you know. They'd be like robots. Uh-huh. Okay. It was a 50. Oh shit. Sorry, I missed that. All right, well, polls are open for the discard. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. I missed the ASO. I think I would have stopped if that came up. I don't know if I would have said pulled though. So that would have been really interesting. But yeah, we're gonna cut. We're gonna get the green, right? We'll see. Let's see what it is. Green, indeed, green is correct. Everyone will get a point there. Still tied up, everyone. Twitch has a half point again. Okay, I'm not gonna miss the next chi or pawn. Don't you worry. I'm eyeing that 2-pin. All right, when the 2-pin comes out, you know what's next. I'm drawing the 8-pin now. What we're gonna do with it? 4-mon or 5-so. So in this case, I would probably do 4-mon since like the Dora is thrice cut. You're not gonna like get anything. You're not gonna get any Dora, but also at the same time, you're not gonna get a 6-so probably. But you could get a red 5, and we do need a pair. I would probably still cut the 4. We're pretty split on it though. Twitch is slightly favoring 4-mon. YouTube is completely split. I'm gonna say 4-mon. What's it gonna be? 4-mon indeed it is. That is correct for everyone, but YouTube will get a half point there. 6.5 for YouTube. What's the next one gonna be? All right. This is a chi 5-mon. We got a chi. I assume so. This is not Tenpai, by the way. This is not Tenpai if we chi. So we have to make a decision on what to discard. Yeah. We have a few people saying skip. Looks like we're mostly just in agreement that it's going to be a chi. And it is. Congratulations, everyone. And then now, what do we discard after our chi? Yeah. So in this case, you'd probably still just discard the 5-so. Even I would say that. Because you have a headless Anko shape. And what that means is you have a triplet, but you don't have a pair. So that means, like, if you draw another copy of anything else, you get a pair. Or if you just discard the triplet, then that becomes your pair. Yeah. But it's Fruity 10, though. Oh, wait a minute. It's Fruity 10. Does he notice the Fruity 10? Well, I'm going to stick with my gun and say 5. And say he doesn't notice the Fruity 10. Let's go! Yes! Yes! Yeah, we did it. Hey, Rika. We don't have the time to go over the entire log. Oh, did you want this to be a guess the cut? I guess if you didn't want it to be, sorry about that. Yeah, we're just playing around. What's it gonna be now? 8mon. Okay. We're about to lose our mind. What's it gonna be? Do we take the no Yaku Tenpai? And if so, in which way? Or do we just shove it out the door? Just throw it right back into the trash. This, I could imagine anyone doing any amount of things. I could imagine throwing the 9-pin back. I think that's a mistake. I could imagine throwing the 2-pin back and being in Furiten. I think the correct answer is probably cutting the 2 or 3. The 2 or 3, so I mean. I think you guys cutting the 2-pin. I don't know. I don't know about cutting the 2-pin. Because he'll see that it's Furiten, and also it's like kind of like unintuitive to like discard your triplet. I think it's more intuitive to cut like the 2 or 3 for your pair. But like it's also like Tanyo, like this person knows about Tanyo. I'm gonna say they cut the 9. I'm gonna say they cut the 9. They're gonna cut the 9. All right, watch. Yeah! Oh my god! I know silver players better than you guys. I am the fucking silver gets the cut champion. Holy shit! Yeah, baby. I got that read, baby. This is so awesome. All right, well, do we do anything with this 3? Oh, we could. Honestly, it might not be a bad idea. We get out of Furiten from both the 6-9 and the 1-4, so 6-9 pin and 1-4, so yeah. That said, they have to know about like the complex shape here. They have to know that the 3 next to the bunch of 2s is actually helpful. And they might just not know. So here I'm gonna say 3-pin. I'm gonna say that they actually cut the 3-pin. Which YouTube has like spread out all over the place to say 3-pin as well. Is that a quarter point? Whatever. 8-pin. All right. Well, YouTube had a half point anyway, so we'll just say they have a full point now. This is good though. That's a good cut. Yeah, because this way it's possible for them to like win without 30-10. Holes are open for the 2-pin. Oh my god, what are we gonna see? Are we gonna see a pon? Are we gonna see a con? Are we gonna see a skip? Pon, con, or skip? On the 2-pin. Con, yeah, you know it. You know it. You know what's coming. It has to be the con, right? It can't not be the con. Hey, anyone with member emotes or subscriber emotes, like try out the con emote. It's a pretty cool emote. I love it. I love the con emote. Yeah, I'll post it on YouTube and Twitch. There you go. Isn't it cute? Anyway, what were we saying? Yeah, we're saying con. Yeah. All right, and what's the draw? Fremon. Okay, so polls are open for the 3-mon Dora. Hey, Umiko. We're playing Guess the Cut. You have to I don't know how to say that in Japanese. What will this player do? Will they cut the 3-mon? Will they cut the 3-pin? Or the 7-pin? If you type in chat, we'll get the vote. I'm gonna say 3-mon. Wait, no. I was gonna say we keep the 3-mon because they won't notice that the door is cut. So maybe I'm gonna say 3-pin. It's like we conned, and then like now the 3-pin is all alone. We'll cut the 3-pin. All right, we're gonna cut the 3-pin and keep the 3-mon Dora and not notice that it's dead. That's what I'm gonna do. 3-pin. Damn it. All right. That was a nice catch, YouTube. Yeah, good one, good one. Now you're tied up with me. It was like a 50-50 on which one to do. No one said 3-mon. No one said 3-mon, even though it's thrice cut. I like the read on the observation skills here. Oh my god, he read the wall. That's why he read the wall. Okay, well, we all know what he's gonna cut, but you know, just for the sake here, completionist sake. Luckily, we have a lot of subscribers in chat now on the Twitch side, so I'm sure at least there's some of you guys out there that aren't watching commercials. But yeah, we're gonna cut the 3-mon and then wait on this. Nice, nice, nice. And we are now in Fruity Tan land with 1 and 4 so wait. So we could still call to like maybe get into a better Tenpai. Maybe. I'm skipping over this because we all know what he's gonna do. Unfortunately, we can't call Roland because we don't have a Yaku and we're in 3010. We got there somehow though. Out of 3 it passed? I don't know. It passed like a whole bunch before, so the only person who could have was the dealer Rika. All right, let's try another one. Oh, what? Sorry. I just did not. I just... What? What? Polls are open. Okay, polls are open for the for what we're gonna do here. What's the cut after the chi? I did not think we were gonna chi. I just like wasn't expecting it at all. I should have, you know, I need to be a little bit better. It's been a while. Need to be a little bit better with finding which tile that they're going to chi or pawn. Give it a chance. Normally I would. I'm gonna say 9 so. Like given the pattern that we saw last time, maybe even if it's connected to the 8, that doesn't matter to them. Or they could say 1 so. Well, I'm gonna stick my gun and say 9 so. Right? It's gonna be 9 so. And it's the north. Okay, well, congratulations, YouTube. Guy that we're watching, north is still a useful tile. It's our win, so we need a Yaku. What's our Yaku, guys? Anyone know what Yaku this is? Remember your Yakus, guys. Don't call without a Yaku. And if you don't have a Yaku, make sure you keep all the Yaku tiles. We're gonna cut though. We're gonna cut though now. At this point, oh my god, if he's willing to keep this 8-9 and this 1-2, he might be keeping anything. Yeah, so maybe one of the dragons. Maybe. Boats coming in. I'm gonna say green. I'm gonna say green here. I'm just gonna pick a random dragon. I'm gonna say green. Nice. Nice one, Twitch as well. Catching up. Yeah, streamer at 13, YouTube at 13, Twitch is at 12. See, these are all useful tiles, though. These are all, like, really useful tiles. I don't know, man. Polls are open for the red. Now, this is just a read on, like, whether they prefer to Tsimogiri, whether they prefer to cut their draw, or whether they prefer to cut the tile in their hand. You know, if they're, like, auto-clicking on their hand. It might be the latter. I'm gonna say red. Yeah. I'm gonna say red, I think. That's gonna be the choice of all 3 parties. What's it gonna be? Indeed, it is. So we like Tsumogiri. We like to cut the draw. Okay, good to know. Unfortunately, we missed our Yaku. I'm just gonna like skip over that one. Pawn! Aw, man. If only we had the Yaku tile. No. Oh, this is so sad. I'm just gonna... Oh, what? Why? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't... I thought we were... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Was everyone gonna say we cut the white here? Anyone? Anyone? Rika's laughing. Oh my god. You've done this to us. Alright, polls are open for the west. You would have said west? Oh, or you would have said you cut the west. Yeah, me too. Yeah. But yeah, here, what are we gonna do here? Probably just cut the west, sure. And keep all these, you know, maybe we're just going for Tenpai, you know? Maybe we're just gonna go for Tenpai at this point. Or maybe going for the craziest, like, Itsu that you've ever seen. We just need a 1, 2, and a 3 in the Beansu. The craziest full straight you've ever seen. It's Sanshoku. Yeah, you know, it might be close to the Sanshoku than Itsu. Alright, yeah, we're gonna cut the west. I mean, at the very least, Tenpai is better than nothing. Yeah, that's the point to everyone. Okay, this is interesting. What do we do with this 3-pin? So, if we still care about Tanya, we might still cut the 9s. But if we're like, let's just get Tenpai, who cares? Or if they just don't notice they have no Yaku, then maybe they'll keep the 8-9. I don't know. They could also cut the 2-mon. Which might be the better cut. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna say they cut the 9-pin. No, I'm gonna say they cut the 3-pin. I'm gonna say they're keeping these for a reason. They're gonna cut the 3-pin. All right, Twitch is back on the map, and I'm ahead. Let's go. I don't know how I do it. I don't know how I do it, man. I don't know how I do it. We even kept the 2-mon for, you know, some reason. Who cares? It's fine. It's fine. We can keep whatever. Polls are open for the 4-so now. What are we gonna cut? I think this one's... Oh man. Do you think they're gonna notice that the 1-so is redundant? They kind of did last time. They might, if they're gonna keep the 1-so with everything, like some beginners do that, so they keep like all the tiles that are stuck together, even though they don't do anything with each other. So they cut the 2-mon here, but I'm gonna say they cut the 1-so. I think they know about that. Yep, they do. We all saw it before. Nice read. I'm gonna look for the chi here. The chi might be coming. Okay, polls are open for the 3-mon. This one's really interesting. Live guessing, indeed. We have to cut a block here. Might cut one of the penchant, maybe? Take your pick. Or we cut the 7-mon. Yeah, I didn't even think of cutting the 7-mon. Like, to me, that's a Tanya tile. I'm still thinking about winning. Or we can just throw it back. Maybe if they see that they have enough shapes. I don't know. This is tough. I'm gonna say 9-so, though. I'm gonna agree with YouTube and say 9-so. I'm looking at the chat. I'm looking east and west, north and south. I'm looking for anyone who's saying 2-so right now. There's not a single person on this planet that is saying 2-so right now. Oh my god, my neurons have been defeated. Oh my god, yeah. Just roll dice, man. Just roll dice. I'm gonna keep this green for some reason. I'm gonna keep this green. I mean, we could do a follow-up with cutting the 4. I don't know why we cut the 2. And that's not even me being like, oh my god, this player is so bad or whatever. No, it's just like I'm trying to retrace the steps here. I'm trying to get in their head. And I'm just like really struggling. I'm just really struggling to come up with that reason. Because like they could have a reason, you know, and it might not be the best reason, but it's a reason, right? But I just don't see it. I just don't know. I don't know what the plan is, or if there is a plan. But we're gonna cut the green, right? Yeah. The inner machinations of this player's mind are an enigma. Okay, 6-mon. What are we gonna do about the 6-mon? I'm gonna say that. Hold on. Okay. 6-mon here. What are we gonna do about the 6-mon? Maybe we cut. Yeah, probably something in the Manzu, maybe, or we cut the Forso. I don't know. I don't know what's happening anymore, guys. I don't get it. I'm gonna say we cut the Forso. Yeah. All right. That worked. Everyone gets the point. Nice. I'm still ahead though. At this rate, I'm gonna win. Until we get something crazy. Uh-oh. Polls are open for the 7-mon. I don't know now. I don't know what the plan is. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know. Okay, I have my move, and I'm not gonna say it. I have my move, and I'm not gonna say it. Wait. No. Maybe I should change that move. Okay, no one's saying 6-mon. I was thinking 6-mon to lock in a Shanpon, because, like, I don't know, beginners like Shanpon. People like waiting on a triplet. But they still know what Tanyao exists, and they kind of fumbled with the 2-4, but they still might be looking at this and be like, oh, that's a Yaku somehow. Right? So I'm going to say 9-so, actually. I'm going to say 9-so. I'm going to agree with everyone. Yeah, okay. I managed to say that. We'll just give a point to everyone. What's it going to be? Or that's a half point for Twitch, I guess. This is getting complicated. Like, we might actually be able to win this somehow. Against all odds, we might be able to win this. I mean, we're cutting 8S here, right? Unless we're cutting 9P. Unless we're going for the super duper Tanyao. Which I would have been like, if you're going to do this now, you probably should have kept the 3-pin. You probably should have kept the 4-so and 2-so. I don't know. So I'm going to say they cut the 8-so instead. I think they're going for just cut the shape, not cut for Tanyao, right? They would have cut for Tanyao before, right? Am I bugging? Let's see what we got. Yep. Nice read by me. All right. Point for me and point for YouTube. Step it up, Twitch. Thinking too much like a strong silver player over here. Keeping the Tanyao tiles. Who needs Tanyao? We're getting Senpai, baby. 3-pin. Okay. Polls open for the 3-pin. We're probably just gonna cut it. We cut it last time. But you never know. It's Haite Nomi. Haite or Hote Nomi, probably. If it wins, maybe. We could still get Tanyao, though. It's still possible. There's 2 4-mon left, but, like, we got 2 players that are willing to discard it, so it might be in the wall still. I'm going to say 3-pin. Nice point for everyone. We all hate me now. Yes, we do hate you, Rika. This is horrible. This is a horrible experience you've bestowed upon us. Oh my god. Torture. Polls are open for the 8-mon. This is not Tenpai, by the way. This is not Tenpai. This is still Ishan 10. But somehow, some way, we're getting there. Somehow. 9P? It has to be 9P. I think it's... Yeah. There's no other way, right? Okay. Now it's starting to make sense. Now they realize that they have a Tanyao, maybe, and they're just gonna keep all the Manzu. That's a lot of Manzu. Watch for the pawn. Watch for the pawn. No pawn. Poles are open for the green. This is probably just cut the green, right? But yo, I guess it's not impossible we could cut the 8B. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of green. We're just gonna send it. What? Why? I don't understand. Save tile. It's the end of the game. But yeah, I guess he's giving a save tile. Maybe he thinks he has a flush and he forgot he cheated the Pizzu. This still could have actually been useful. It could have had a Tanyao. Okay. All right, save us from this madness. Nice hand though. Wow, bye button. Oh my god. All right. I hope you all enjoyed that. That was funny. That was really funny. That was really amusing. I enjoyed that. It like a kind of like masochistic kind of way, you know. Madness is fun, yeah. I got some good reads, you know. I won that, by the way. Clap for me. Streamer has won 23, YouTube 22, and Twitch 21. I earned that win. That took a lot of brain power to like actually like get through. Yeah, a lot of brain power, dude. Anyway, this is I'm probably going to stop the stream after this game, by the way. I have an appointment to go to. I'm gonna like look for some apartments and stuff. So yeah. So yeah, unfortunately I won't be able to play more Mahjong today. Also on Wednesday I might have a collab to do, like a non-Mahjong collab. So I'm not sure how much Mahjong I'm going to play on Wednesday either. Maybe I'll play on like Tuesday or something to like make up for it. I don't know. We'll see. Chi. Yeah. Now you can play Guess the Cut with Rocks. Yeah, who would have said I would have cheated that, you know? Anyone would have guessed I would have cheated there on the first turn. Chi. We're gonna cut this. Check out my full flush, guys. Isn't it beautiful? My full flush. It's crashed out live when I was checking their POV. Yeah. This is a great hand. I don't know what you guys are worried about. I had some great shapes after like cheating the 7. So. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, if you also would like your replay viewed and to like, you know, torture the masses, you can also send that in the halftime replay channel on the Discord if you're a member. I don't think this flush is gonna happen. Is this actually correct over Tanyao? Well... It would have been like a Pinfu. Because I had a 9. I had a 789. It was probably going to be a Pinfu, right? But like, yeah, my reasoning is just like, I'm going to have a shape like this. I'm going to have like a pretty good like middle shape over here. And so I can like pretty reasonably get into a full flush Tenpai. And a full flush is a guaranteed Mangan, maybe a Hanuman, so... Like, I'll take a guaranteed Mangan if I see it. So, yeah, I don't mind going for this chi, that chi. I don't know, maybe, probably Maka wouldn't like it. Maka generally doesn't like that kind of chi. So, you know, we'll just, like, shrug our heads, just like, hey, if it works, it works, it's a Mangan. You know, as long as you have, like, a decent enough reason. Just, like, stick with your style. This chi is not good though. Right? If I cheat that, it would have been 5, 6, 8. I guess I could wait on a pair of 8s. Maybe that would have been better actually. I don't know, but it's also like I'm turning my I'm like making a 4-tile hand. But someone could still call Ricci and I could like easily defend with the 1 so on and white. Here we go, baby. It's happening. The 1 so is in the wall. Believe. The 1 so is in the wall. We're gonna draw it. Watch this, Sumo. I mean, waiting on that would be like devious, but I'd be like, that'd be a quarter of the value. That'd be a half flush on its own. Half flush, Honitsu no Mi. 2 Han instead of 5 Han. What is this guy's? Oh. Yeah, baby. Here we go. We did it. We did it. The stream's over, guys. GG. Let's go. I told you guys not to be worried. What a beautiful hand. I love Mahjong. Oh my god. Mahjong is so much fun. Let's cut this off here, though. Chikoku Taki, man. Yeah, and the 9-mon. You cut 9-mon here? We just learned this. Yeah. We'll cut the 9-mon every time. Although, if you're curious why I cut the south first, it's because I don't want the south player to get their Yaku. So I'm going to cut that at the earliest opportunity. The south doesn't particularly benefit me. The 9-mon doesn't particularly benefit me. But at this point, the safety of the south is outweighed by the danger that could get pulled. It's more likely that will happen than like the 9 being dangerous or something for a turn. Still need I have some good shapes here, but I still need to like build around it. We'll keep the complex shape, and I think I'm okay with building around the 6 or the 6-pin or the 6-mon. This shape in particular, I could also accept the 1-pin. That'd be like a pretty deep cut. I can't cheat it though. Yeah, if I get the 1-pin, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I mean, another way to think about this is it's a straight 6, but it's also this. It's also a 2, 3 with a 4, 6. So you can like split into 2 different blocks. Same with this. This is like a 6, but it's also a 6, 7, and a 5, 5, 6. There we go. Our efficiency is good, so let's just keep it that way, I guess. I think also keeping the 6-pin though is fine if you want to like go Tanyao and you cut the norths or something. Maybe in that case you just cut the 4 so. But I'd be like kind of nervous to like hold 6 blocks now. Especially when the hand is already like pretty decent. 6, 7. Yeah. Hear about like the schools like banning like 6, 7 dance. You know, you might be like, haha, that's the stupid like schools and banning their dances. Nah, dude, I've been in a school. I understand. I totally understand that shit. Because like kids are absolute gremlins. Like, it's just like they'll like latch onto anything. They'll like take any excuse to like act up and like, you know, not do the shit. So if you like let them do their 6-7 virus dance, then like, you know, it'll spread throughout the, you know, entire class, and they'll just have a culture of like just distracting themselves instead of like doing their shit. So I don't know if like, you know, like banning that shit outright is the right move, but I understand. I understand why people might think it must be done. Because probably something should be done. It's just a matter of like, how do you go about it? Yeah, speaking of 6-7, there it is. Nice toy. Say during my time, it was banned in Heelys or Beyblades or even fucking marbles. That's different because that's like a physical thing. It's not a dance and like a phrase. I mean, I would just be like, okay, well, if you're gonna say 6-7, you're calling out, and I would just like, I would be like, you're not, you're like, you know, distracting people from doing their thing. So I would like give out consequences like that, something like that. Yeah, cut the 6, I guess. Yeah, I remember like the tech decks, like the little like finger skateboards. Like that was like really popular. I remember. Like that got banned at some point. I don't think I should have done this. This is a terrible idea. This is a terrible idea. Why am I here? Why am I here for a one-hand hand on a shitty weight? This is so bad. I shouldn't have done this at all. This was so bad. I've been temp by though. I've been temp by, suckers. Here we go. Just not dealing. Don't deal into this flush. A pin is safe to one person. Okay, so if I draw another Sozu, it's not worth it to push into this. I'm going to keep it. I think this one's okay. They probably would have pawned before. It's like very small possibility that they drew the green in between all these calls. It's like pretty difficult. Okay. Cut the 1 and then the 4. Is that a 5-8 weight? Was it like 1, 3, 3, 4, 6? Oh, I'm not cutting that. But yeah, it could be 5-8. Could also just be Shanphone or something. What's it gonna be? It was the Shanphone. The 4 was actually irrelevant to their hand. I guess they weren't in 10 by then. They just had a floating 4. That's what that was. Still wasn't willing to risk cutting the East there. Or 5 or 8 or any Sozu, really. Too dangerous. Don't even what that mean. You don't even know what that meme is. I mean, it means nothing. Yeah, it doesn't have any meaning. It's just like a funny dance that, you know, people like to do. Funny word, dance, number, whatever. In this case, we cut the weakest block. That's the principle that we can, like, abide by here. So if we split the 3-3 and the 4-4-6 as 2 different blocks, then the 4-4-6 is stronger than the 6-8 here. Still keep the 7. Because that could give me a fresh Pinzu block. Could give me Ipeko or Ryanpeko, anyone? It's not impossible. Oof. Another pair would also be like kind of nice, so I could like free up this to be a real men instead. Like if I get the 6, then I might, yeah, I think I'll probably cut the 7 pin and then the 4 and 3 in that order. Or I could cut the 8, 9 and make this my pair and go Tanyo. That would be interesting. Okay. Looking okay now. Kind of suck if I have to cut this 4 so. But it's also not impossible. I can like upgrade the weight and get a 5. Go for a headless. Which also has Ipeko. I would definitely take that. Don't want the 2 though. I don't know. Still don't regret cutting the 6-8, but there we go. Ricci. Put some pressure on this guy. Oh, yeah, here we go. Alright. Yeah, I mentioned before, by the way, if you're interested in like if anyone is like kind of like shaky on their Mahjong, like they're still like a beginner-ish, just like would like something other than ranked to like practice your Mahjong, I recommend this game that just came out called Dirtbag Mahjong. I might play it on stream at some point, just like not this week. Not this week. I mean, the week is over. Yeah. So maybe in like a couple days I might play it or something. But yeah, it's a really cool game. Try it out. Try looking it up. It's on itch and Steam. Dirtbag Mahjong. It's a single player Mahjong game with a story mode, and has like all these like cheat powers that you could do, different characters that you could play. I played the demo of it a while back, and I played it a bunch again, and it's just like, yeah, like some of the characters in there are like really cool, because you have to play the game differently, like really differently, and I think like more so than in like the Toho Mahjong, like which is another like superpower Mahjong game you could play. That one's more expensive though. Like my favorite character my favorite character right now is a character named Rowan, and they can they can switch a dragon tile in anyone's discard with their draw, with whatever they draw. What is this? This is so messed up. I'll just cut it. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even realize. Yeah, Fushi music's still playing. Or I guess I'll put on my danger music because I need to like defend against this. But yeah, so like there's a lot of things you could do with that ability. Should I still play for the win here? Dealing in would hurt a lot. Like a lot. No, I'm gonna try though. Oof. My weights were also not very good though, so that hurt a lot. Oof. Anyway. I'm still in swing range at first. I'll just get another hand. Yeah, that was probably a fold. Probably should have folded that one. Alright. Back to normal business. But yeah, like you could switch a tile from your that you draw with a dragon tile in the discard. And there's just a lot of different things. Like there's a lot of different uses for that. Like for example, if you have one dragon tile in your hand, you could reliably get the pair for a pawn, which is really nice. But it is telegraphed. Like, people will be able to see it. Well, if you're playing against computers though, so it doesn't. If it was multiplayer, it would matter. But yeah, so there you could get like easy pawns and stuff. You could also you could use it to like get a safe tile in your hand, essentially, like a dragon tile no one wants, and switch it with a dangerous tile that's in your hand. And then you could also like that way you could also like put people in Fruity 10 for like a random tile. Because you're putting a tile directly into their discard, and swapping it out with one of their dragons in their discard. So it's like you can like really mess people up with it. There's actually a lot of like Fruity 10 craziness like going on in that game. And then on top of that, if you have like any like pair hand or something, or if you have like a cheat toy, like you can like instantly get another pair with like the dragons, and like you're not even waiting on it anymore. Or you can use it as a guaranteed win if you're waiting on the dragon to win. Like if you saved it all the way to the end, then you can like use it to like get an automatic sumo. But you can't do it in Richi, and like you might only get like that power like once. Should I still like push this? My weights do suck here. Let's cut the 9s. Yeah. So yeah, it's a cool game. There's a lot of different strategies you could pull off with just like one ability. Somehow we got here. I'm willing to cut the 9 mon if it's in Tenpai. Love the character who could switch discards to get around Fruity 10 or force people in Fruity 10. Don't remember the name. Might be thinking about Corey, I think. Is that the character you're talking about? Moved Fruity 10 for 5 so now. Yeah, he's the one who like throws tiles at people. Yeah. He's a cool character too. Hey Bonzi, how's it going? Yeah. Playing Toho Mahjong, yeah. Personal faves, Racing. Upon winning with Richi, she can turn tiles in her hand into Akadora. Right. There's a lot of in Toho, like a lot of the powers are like they give you more points. They like fuck up people from winning, or they could give you like more information or something. Yeah. What is this? Guess I'm gonna fold. It sucks to fold this hand, but I'm also just like kind of stuck on like what else I could do here. 2-pin. Yeah, we're chatting about Dirtbag. Yeah. Yeah, I sent a bunch of like bug reports over because like admittedly there wasn't like someone like really into Mahjong on the team to like consult them about like extremely niche like interactions and like, you know, quirks about like the Mahjong rule set. For example, like in the game you could like in Dirtbag Mahjong right now, if you pawn or chi, you can also con immediately after the pawn or chi before you discard. Which if you played enough Mahjong solo or whatever, you'll know that that's actually not the case. If you have 4 tiles in your hand, you cannot con. You cannot con at all immediately after you pawn or chi. You have to wait until after you discard from the pawn or chi, and then you can con on your next turn. So there's actually like a little bit of strategy in which, like, if you have a con in your hand, if you have like a close con potential, but you like you want to save it for Tenpai, but you also have an open hand, like a possible open hand that you could want to pull your chi with. Even if the con doesn't help you right away, you might still want a con early, because there might be a chance where you pull into Tenpai or chi into Tenpai, and then you can't con anymore. You're forced to discard your 4th tile if you want Tenpai, or you have to deny yourself Tenpai. Either or, that sucks. Yeah. So yeah, you it's an interesting like case, like, and it's something that I imagine like probably never came up and in testing for them, and even if it did, who would actually think of like oh yeah, I don't think this is actually something you could do in Mahjong. I don't think you're allowed to do this. Like, you have to be pretty deep, you know, to like figure that out. I'm gonna say no on the Tuso. I think I'd rather do a Rishi. The Toy would be cool, but I don't have Toy Tenpai yet. It'll be a little ways away before I can do that. So I want to keep this Menzen. Also, there's a chance if I draw it, I get Sananko. I would have missed that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and that's like no statement on you or anyone else playing the game. It's just like, that's just a really weird thing to catch. It's just a really weird situation in general and a weird thing to catch. Yeah. I mean, even when I was, place testing the demo that they had, like, I caught a lot of different things I thought, like, were pretty important. Like, Pinfu wasn't, like, really scored correctly. It's still not scored correctly. They'll get Pinfu right. I have faith in them. But, like, there are more important things that they had to fix, definitely. Like, just making the game function. And it's really cool to see like that amount of work like being put in the game. Making a Mahjong game is hard. And like also making a Mahjong game without like having any other, I don't know how, like if they have like any like game like code like to like look at. I don't know if that's like really accessible. Con would be really funny, but yeah, so I don't know like how many like references that they have to like make a Mahjong game, because plenty Mahjong games have been made in Japan and in like other parts of the world that aren't America mostly. So they're kind of starting from scratch, you know. Which is and to come this far, you know, and like they're not even like, like hyper Mahjong, pro players or anything. Is like pretty impressive. I'm excited to see like how much better the game can get. How close can we get to like a perfectly functioning Mahjong client? I mean, even Mahjong Soul or Ricci City doesn't like perfectly emulate Mahjong rules. At least to my understanding. The main thing is the con rule. So, I mean, there's probably a decent amount of people watching right now that don't know this. But when you con, you're like so it's pretty obvious that like, okay, there is a rule where you can't con to in Mahjong Soul and stuff. You can't con to change your weight. Which, yeah, it kind of makes sense. Like at that point, you're not just adding a con to your hand. You're changing your hand while you're in Rishi, which is kind of like weird. You just like can't do that in any other way normally. So, it's not in the spirit of Rishi to do that. And so, in Mahjong Soul and in Richi City or whatever, you will not be able to con if the con changes your weight. But that's actually like a kind of like shorthand rule for how con is actually supposed to work. And so that's like sorry, when I meant when you're in Riichi. When you're in Riichi and you con, you can't do that and change your weight. But if you Riichi in real life and you con during your Riichi, you can't make a con if it changes like any possible interpretation of their hand. The con the triplet you're turning into a con must always be a triplet, no matter what interpretation of the hand you have. So what that means is, if, for example, you have 222, 333, and 444 in your hand, you have 3 triplets, right? You can count that as 3 triplets. But you can also count that as 3 sequences. You can count that as 234, 234, 234. So which is it? It depends on which one gives you more points. Usually the triplets will give you more points. But technically either interpretation is possible until then. So if you draw an extra 2 to get 222, you have 4 2s and then a triplet of 3s and a triplet of 4s. You can't make a con out of that. You just can't. If you make even if it has nothing to do with your weight, even if the triplets would have given you more points anyway, you cannot make a con out of the 2s, because then you are like getting rid of the sequence interpretation of your hand, and you are forcing this thing that could have been a sequence into a triplet, and you're not supposed to do that. And online clients kind of ignore that rule because it's like really hard to implement. Like yeah, and also like pretty unintuitive in general. What to do here? I think this is probably better cheat toy. Do I force it? Maybe I won't right away. Are you always obligated to value a hand at its max value? Yeah, you are. So, like it. I mean, even if it would be beneficial to you, you can't just say, "Oh, my hand is actually RikkaNiimi. My hand is actually RikkaNiimi instead of Pinfu." You can't do that. Because like you can like interpret like one of the weights as a kanchan instead of a downman or something. Like you can't do that. So even if you wanted to do that, you can't do that. So yeah, in that case, like yeah, other people should like correct you. I mean, if you want to be an asshole, like asshole, like you're kind of like borderline cheating. Like maybe you are cheating at that point. Like you could like, you know, not correct someone if they misscore their hand. I mean, I know someone who did that with their friends, like not in a tournament situation, but with their friends, just so that they could learn how to like score their own hands. Because anytime they like miss a Yaku or something, it's just like, yeah, this is 3900, and be like, okay. It's like he actually had a Hanuman because he missed Sanchuk or something. Like yeah. So that's a devious way for you to get your friends to learn how to score, and not have you score every time. Yeah, that one's funny. But yeah, that con rule, I didn't know that con rule for a long time either, since I only played on Mahjong Soul for a long time, and it just never comes up. You would like never even like really think about like that as a rule most of the time. And then I like. It's really important, though, that like for me especially to like come up with that, like to like find that rule, because I was writing, like a Saki fan fiction. I was writing a piece of Mahjong fiction, around that time. And I actually like thought of like, oh yeah, what if you could like con and like change the weight? Like, wouldn't that be crazy? And then it would have taken like a while for like someone to read that and be like, actually you can't do that. That's just not against the rules. I'm like, oh, really? Huh. And that was me like 2 to 3 years into Mahjong, into playing Mahjong, and I didn't know that. So yeah. You have to be deep into this to like really understand all the different inner workings and stuff to get it perfectly. Anyway, to get perfectly enough to make a game out of it, like, wow, that's tough. Get some Mahjong. I'm a total fan, and even though I think that game is not good, I think yeah, could use more something. But yeah, well, I think it's just more like overpriced, and if it had like a a cheaper price point for the multiplayer, then like people would be playing it and it'd be fun. But yeah, as far as Dirtbag goes, Dirtbag is single player only, so. But I like the mechanics in Dirtbag Mahjong, because the character abilities are like really, they interact a lot with the discards. They interact a lot with the discards. I should have just thrown the 6 instead. The 2 mono is dangerous unnecessarily. And there's just a lot of things you could do with discards and other people's discards and stuff. Like, all the different tile manipulations. Got Kinsal Mahjong on sale DLC. Nice. Oh, I got 3rd. I was kind of like half paying attention to that game, to be honest. I didn't even realize it was all last. I'm just like, it's my dealership. I should win. I don't think I would have played any differently. I'm just saying. I think I need a break. All right. Good games, everyone. Good games. Yeah, I'm just claim my missiles and these guys. That'll be all for today. Since short stream today, it'll be short streams this week because like I have other stuff to do, unfortunately. So catch you around next time. Probably on Wednesday, maybe earlier. We'll see. Thank you so much for the gifted once more. We've been Nano. Really appreciate it. Happy 1 year Pwn-iversary. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Let's check out who'd raid. Yeah, I'll make sure to timestamp the VOD for you, Rika, in just a minute. Okay. What we got? Oops, wait. We got anyone playing Mahjong right now? Any Mahjong players? Anyone? None that I know of. I'm scrolling down. Okay, there's like 2 people that I haven't heard of playing Mahjong, but hold on, let's see if maybe I'll just check Ricci City just in case. No one's playing Ricci City. Okay, we're just gonna raid someone random. Someone random is playing Mahjong. All right, Gamer Dad 420. All right, we're gonna. Dads only? Alright, well, we're dads, right? We're all dads, aren't we? We could raid this guy. Alright. Alright, say hi for me. And have a good one. See you next time. Bye.